Welcome to Monastic online classes. This is me, Narayan. Today we are going to discuss about the science topics. Among science, we discuss about the physics and first chapter in grade 10, gravity and gravitation. About these topics today we are going to discuss. In this topic, gravity and gravitation. Gravitation means what? Gravitation means force of attraction between any two bodies in the universe is known as force of gravitation. Force of attraction any two bodies in the universe, either between Earth and Moon, either between any two small bodies, this is known as gravitation. So here, in your board, you can have gravitation means the force of attraction between any two bodies in the universe is called gravitation. Among them, if one body is heavier, like we and Earth. Earth is heavier than us. If the one body is heavier, then it is called gravity. So here, the gravity that one body is Sun, then also it is called the gravity of the Sun. But we are on the Earth, so we are discussing about the gravity means the gravity of the Earth here. So what we can write, the force by which Earth attracts the body towards its center is called force of gravity, or simply we can say it is gravity. Force of gravity or simply gravity. This is the gravity of the Earth. We are on the Earth, so we discuss about the gravity of the Earth. Gravity means related to the Earth. But gravity of any planet, force by which the planet attracts the body towards center is known as the gravity of that planet. Here we are on the Earth, so here the gravity of the Earth we discuss. That's why we say the force by which Earth attracts the body towards its center is called force of gravity, or simply we can say the gravity. Now about the gravitation, Sir Isaac Newton gave the law about the gravitation. It is known as Newton's law of gravitation. This law states that every body in this universe attracts every other body by a force. That force already we say known as gravitational force. So what is the Newton's law of gravitation? Here written the statement. It states that every body in this universe attracts every other body by a force which is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of distance between them. Now we can explain this law. Question may ask in the board exam, state and explain Newton's law of gravitation. Here a statement. It states that every body in this universe attracts every other body by a force which is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of distance between them. Now, for explanation of this, here we consider the two bodies A and B of masses M1 and F2 separated by distance d apart. So now according to Newton's law of gravitation, if F be the force of attraction between them, then according to law of gravitation, force is directly proportional to product of their masses. So force proportional to M1, M2 and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. The distance between them is d, a square of A, so d square. So written by the Newton's law of gravitation, F proportional to M1, M2 by d square. This sign is known as proportional. Here, F proportional to M1, M2. M1, M2 is the mass of these two bodies. It means F directly proportional to product of their masses. And here, inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. This comes from the Newton's law of gravitation. Now, if we change this proportional sign, then we have to write the constant. That constant notated here G. This is known as universal gravitational constant. Where proportionality constant G is called universal gravitational constant. Its value is 6.67 10 to the power minus 11 Newton square meter per square kg. And this constant, value of this constant remains same throughout the universe. That's why Newton's law of gravitation is also called Newton's universal law of gravitation. The question may ask, why Newton's law of gravitation is called Newton's universal law? Here, constant G appeared in this law. Its value is constant everywhere throughout the universe. That's why you can say the Newton's law of gravitation is known as Newton's universal law. The question asks, state and explain Newton's law of gravitation. So you can write like this statement and explanation of this. Here constant appeared in it. This value of this constant is same everywhere. That's why it is called universal law. Now from this, how can we define this G? How can we define the universal gravitational constant? Question may ask, define universal gravitational constant. So this constant appeared only in Newton's law of gravitation, not any other law. So we can say the constant appearing in Newton's law of gravitation is known as universal gravitational constant. Students, it can also be defined by another ways. How can we define another way? Like if these masses of two bodies, if 1 kg, if m1 and m2 equal to 1 kg and distance between them is 1 meter, then we can write G equal to F. Then we can define universal gravity constant is a measure, this is the measure of force of attraction. So what we can define, universal gravity constant is defined as the measure of force of attraction between two bodies of unit masses and separated by unit distance apart. We can write this definition also. Okay. If m1 and m2 equal to 1 kg and distance between them d equal to 1 meter, then from equation first we get F equal to G into 1 into 1 by 1 square. It means G equal to F. From this, students, we can define the universal gravity constant. This F is the force of attraction. So, what we can say, universal gravity constant is a measure of force of attraction between two bodies of unit masses. Their mass is 1 kg and separated by distance 1 meter. So, you can define the universal gravity constant is defined as the measure of force of attraction between two bodies of unit masses separated by unit distance apart. We can write it thus: universal gravitational constant is defined as the measure of force of attraction between two bodies of unit masses separated by unit distance apart. The students, in this way also you can define universal gravitational constant. The question may ask, what is universal gravitational constant? You can define, it is defined as the measure of force of attraction between two bodies of unit masses separated by unit distance apart. Another way also you can define, because this constant appeared in only in Newton's law. So another definition you can write for it: the constant appearing in Newton's law of gravitation, constant appearing in Newton's law of gravitation is called universal gravitational constant. Gravitational constant. Students, in C exam, question may ask like what is universal gravitational constant, what is its value, what is its unit, write its unit. The question, so what is universal gravitational constant? The constant appearing in Newton's law of gravitation is called universal gravitational constant. You can write either universal gravitational constant is defined as the measure of force of attraction between two bodies of unit masses separated by unit distance apart. Also, you can get this definition. Now, what is its value? Their value, the 6.67 10 to the minus 11 Newton square meter per square kg, the value of universal gravitational constant in the SI system. The unit Newton square meter per square kg is a unit of universal gravitational constant in SI system. Now, related to this, showing like mass and distance, if the varies, then force between two bodies may change. Because force depends upon the mass of the two bodies and distance between them. So if the mass of the body changes, then force also changes. Distance between bodies change, then force also changes. Now, how the force of attraction between two bodies changes, it depends upon the mass of the bodies and distance between them. The next class we will discuss about it.